Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Dishonored. Let us continue. So we're trying to get our gear, because right now, we don't have much. We could, in theory, not pick up our gear. We just got, a new bone thing. Plague resistant. Weepers inflict slightly less damage. Well, when's the last time I've even seen a weeper? But as far as my inventory, I only have 2 mana, 2 health. I have 4 runes right now and 181 coins. I'm trying to save up to 8 runes to appreciate and improve upon that. Let's see, maybe if I can... No, this whole section does not seem like something I can blink onto. We need to get in this building. We need not to die. Can't crawl through that. Yeah, this looks like a good way up. Or possibly the only way up. This very easily could be an experimental building where there really is gonna just be like one way from the entrance to the rest of it. It seems like I can just fall down here fine. Alright, that's good. Come back around this way.
Why did you come back here? Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftops. All right. If nothing else, we can cut him off at the market. You can't get through the rail station without the key. This one is resourceful. We'll find a way.
So, they definitely wanted me to come and start from this point. Can I get up here and over there? Is there any collectible that matters? There's no collectible anywhere in this area. I suppose I could have climbed up this chain, but that chain doesn't go very far. It almost feels like a way down. So we've got the backup power receptacle. And nope, we won't read, but it's pretty obvious we need to lower this bridge to get down to our gear, which is down there. I think I need to lower the bridge, don't I? I think the point here is, as we pretend to read, that we can't just jump down. Or even if we blinked down, I don't think that would be enough. Being out of everything, eating that food actually helped. Now, I will say I think I played this on normal the first time, and I was eating, I think, quite a lot more food to just maintain my health. Yeah, it looks like we can't just jump. There's all kinds of receptacles here. Do I have anything to throw at it? No. So, just jump. The light here is obviously being placed to... Let's go over here to this. Put that there, get it out of the way. Come over here and pick up these coins. I still feel like I'm gonna have to play pretty thoroughly if I want to get all the upgrades. We are very close to the end of the game. A lot more than you would think. Ooh, here's an interesting thought. No, it's an infinite supply. I was thinking maybe if we sat here and just tried to exhaust this, it would eventually run out. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. So we've done this whole puzzle like once in our safe area, our not so safe area, and then we never really did it again. We've had the opportunity to do it several times. I can't help but notice that I'm hearing weepers. Yeah, there's weepers all over that place. So here's... Are these weepers or are these just people? I don't even know. Go ahead and jump off, pretend to read another book, grab that whale oil. So I'm seeing a lot of masks sitting around. I wonder if there is a whole society. Like, yeah, these are just weepers. So the weepers seem to be human when they don't detect you, so they'll leave each other alone and go about some sort of a normal lifestyle. Again, if I was playing a low chaos, it could very easily be that all those people are actually human and that they might even have some token phrases that they speak and just say, "How you doing?" or something. I know it's not going to be anything really different. I'm not really afraid of the weepers. I'm more afraid of the those plants that we've run into now, and maybe some rats. Can't squeeze through here, so there's only one direction we can go. But you can totally see how this whole, like, there's a whole group of them. So you know what the right solution probably is to do with this? Take one of these, come over here, and just throw it. Problem solved. We didn't really have a significant amount of opportunities to make that be our decision. Right here, the game is pretty much telling us that we should have thrown those. There were a few places, but there was a noticeable lack of polish. So we've got our gear back, which is nice. That gets us all of our weapons and everything, as if we needed it, but there might have been at some point an achievement. Like this second, I don't even think that guy saw me, but whatever. I think he was just running from the explosion. There's no like whale oil thing that like can't go in the sewer there. Here is our way out, I believe. So instead of jumping, I'll blink just to be careful. Hey, I've got all my remedies back, so I'll go ahead and drink one, pick up another one. And I'll take this exit out. So we didn't go up to that point and see if there was anything there, but as far as I'm concerned, I really can't care. We're getting introduced to a lot of stuff in this game way too late. We are really close to the end of the game, and it just makes no sense at all. Can't jump up to the chain. Or can I? Can you blink to a chain? Doesn't seem like you can. There's something they should improve upon, I would say. Here's a whole, like, water section that... Why would you go swimming that way? I have no idea, but quickly I imagine it's gonna just cut off. You could totally see, like, Samuel showing up. There we go. That'll get me where I want to go. Or close enough. You can totally see Samuel showing up there and boating us to a next location. Here we go. So, storyline wise, it's just silly that we're gonna get our revenge on the assassin that killed the Empress in this story. We could have very easily, well, you know, they could have just had it be that every assassination we did, we found evidence of who the actual assassin was, and then that gave us evidence to go find Dowd. If that was the case. This guy's just like crawling. Like, these are all dead people. Is an overseer. That one spotted me, oh well. And here's a corpse we can loot. What really gets weird, I guess maybe we can pick up these swords and things and have some upgrades for this fight that's gonna happen. But yeah, it's really weird that the game tells you the exact maximum number of coins you can pick up in a level, and half of that is gonna be on the bodies of corpses. Just, it's an old-fashioned or very limited way of thinking, even for when this game came out. Random loot is pretty de facto standard, even when this came out, and in 2016 it's absolutely demanded standard. Either you do random loot or you don't do loot at all. And it doesn't have to be actual random loot. In fact, it's better when it isn't. It's much better that you would get health pickups as your health was low. So I imagine the overseers are trying to take out this assassin group. And if the overseers have been trying to take out the assassins group, how long have they been doing it? I'm looking at the heart, and oddly enough, there's no more collectibles. Like I said, this level is surprisingly straightforward. Here's the gun. So if we had the assassins, just the assassin's blade and nothing else, and hadn't gone back and gotten our items, well, we wouldn't have been coming Probably from this direction. Anyways. What happens if I toss this? Well, nothing. Okay. I thought maybe that plant would focus its attention on a corpse. Boy, that jump was too high. Was not expecting it to go that high. Ooh. So it looks like if we look here, we've got a note, a gun, some bullets, all kinds of things that we could potentially try and pick up, but then we'd have to deal with all those things that I don't really want to deal with. So instead I'll just get up here, try to take the high ground. It would be only sensible if we could see a map and realize that we were immediately back in the section we were in before. But nope, I have to pretty much just figure it out this way. Just by looking. That's fine. All kinds of corpses. So if we hadn't gone and gotten our loot, we probably would have at most found these bullets here. It really feels like it's setting us up for a fight. There's a guy. Here's a guy. I don't want to go the way they planned for me to go, because that would be ridiculous. Even if they got people watching the rooftops, it makes no sense whatsoever to walk right on the ground. What might be cool is if we did the dark vision and tried to see. Well, we can't see anything. That was useless. How many sleep darts do we have? 10? Why did he teleport? Rail station office key. Alright, that's nice that I have a key. Let's see. However, again, since there's nothing here, and it seems like there's no reason, they probably all had a key just to open this door, so we could get in. So you had to take out one of those guys. Very short, like crisscross run through that area that we did twice, when that really should have been a major area that we spent quite a lot of time on. Here's another pistol. We've got a blueprint, and that's like the first blueprint we found in a very long time. I don't know how many blueprints really are in this whole game. I suspect the number is pretty low, but at what we've seen, seems to be ridiculously low. We haven't found any. So we're in Central Red Shore. We're trying to find our way into Dowd's territory. Unless somebody attacks me. Is this a guy right there? I can't even tell. They're supposed to light up yellow. There we go. There's a dead guy. Did that guy just find a body? So he had... Let's go ahead and knock that guy off. So it took not any real considerable amount of fighting, but I do feel like they might be doing more damage here. And they seem to be spotting me better than I'm spotting them. This whole dark vision, even at level 2, is useless. Here. Let's find the bone charm and the runes. There we go. My health is at half of what it should be. Let's see. 14 meters more in this building. Is this the way into the building, or am I just wasting my time? Yeah, that doesn't feel like that's the right way. So now we're back into a section that we shouldn't be in. Let's find this bone charm over here. We're actually in a section that you probably would never even see unless you were looking for the collectibles. That's just how it keeps on going, is that this game just screams that there was ambition to make something much, much larger. And very possibly they had just enough left over after having to scrap a major amount of work. What kind of bug is that? Just flying moss. It feels like a lot of stuff has been left on the cutting room floors. Is what I'm trying to say. It feels like a ridiculous, extreme amount of missions and story got left on the cutting room floor. But then somehow, just inexplicably, I mean, it must have just been terrible management. Somehow there was enough level design in this. There's enough world design. This game almost feels like it could have been a walking simulator at some point. Just very fancy world design with no actual interactivity at all. Oh, darn it. He turned to dust as he fell because he hit the other ledge. Go ahead and take that. Here's another guy. Maybe if you didn't have blink at all as an ability. Maybe if you didn't have blink, but there's like no achievement or no reason why you wouldn't buy blink. The specific achievement to not buy anything else excludes blink.
What's the delay? I am gate-bound, not river-bound. And God holds the key to the tunnel and is asked not to be bestowed. Is that it? Correct. This prisoner we took, the bodyguard who was with the Empress, seems to cover him greatly. Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point here. Yes. Good luck on your assignment, when you're permitted to leave.
So I'm about to, like, get caught. Just sitting here listening to them again. It's so strange. So we need Dowd's key to come and get that piece. I don't believe there's another way to get the rune. I assume these assassins are working for some other country as much as they are working for the people who killed the Empress. Dowd's key needed. Wow. Dowd's key needed. So let's make sure we come back here with Dowd's key. So Dowd's lair is up there. I'm out of sleep potions. In theory, there's a non-lethal thing. How many bullets do I have? None. So if I am going to knock out Dowd...
For your next trial, you must move unseen. Stay in shadow and avoid the light. Cross to the other side of the room without attracting notice.
So this is like how they test him? You were noticed. So I was trying to sneak up there and failed miserably, as I have been this whole playthrough. Let's be realistic here. This whole playthrough I have played the way they want me to play completely incorrectly. And I'm getting through the game, and I'm actually having more fun in the game than I actually thought I was going to. So they're doing a very good job, I will say, of not punishing me for being a poor player, or not playing the way they want me to. But in all honesty, they need to go the next step, and they need to reward me just for getting this far in the game in any way I played, instead of potentially withholding a few rewards. Alright.
Master.
May I not have a moment of...
Corvo's beaten us, sir. He's killed men who have no equal in the Isles. I'm afraid he'll kill me too. He said this couldn't happen, sir.
I didn't think it could. I always thought one of you, the strongest of you, might kill me. But not a stranger. A man not trained in our methods. But perhaps he will. Remain on watch, and kill him if you can. Maybe he'll surprise us both. So you've lost it all. Ruined at last. Lord Regent, Royal Spy Master, Hiram Burroughs. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But... You've been taken down by the same apparatus that gave you life to begin with. Laws and courtrooms and the mighty swell of public outrage. Good riddance to you, sir. So many schemes you had, and so many contracts.
I'm just listening to
How
him.
many people did I kill for you? None like the last. None like her. I'd give back all the coin if I could. No one should have to kill an Empress.
Alright. So, optional exact revenge for blood. Optional non-lethal steal a pouch from his belt and leave him unharmed. Let's see. I wish I could freeze time. What's the bone charm we got? Choke faster. I will take that. What can we... what should we take off? Robust potions give you more health. Powers have played it. There you go. I'll take out off delicate touch, and I will take stronger arms. As a what was this? Combustion refinement blueprint. Alright. So here's what I think I'll do. Nobody's gonna notice me there. And I think if I go right here, nobody's gonna notice me either.
Protect yourselves against Torment.
Alright, whatever. So much for a non-lethal playthrough.
That no two others could fight against the ticking of the clock.
So he's frozen time.
For this. Let's see if the outsider will save your life or mine.
Need more help.
Why are you fighting? For the men who poisoned you? Go on. Strike as if you mean it. You know I killed her. Fool! We're of the same breed, you and I. We kill for others. You think I'm your enemy? I've never lied to you. You've got to strike back.
Ah, the bullets freeze. So bullets are now used in frozen time.
So you've lost it all. Ruined at last. Lord Regent, Royal Spy Master, Hiram Burroughs. You small.
So that was what he was just saying.
You'll never know how many
Why do I have to
times
listen
I've
to...
lost trying to
Why would I even want to listen to...
just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But now there's no need. You've been taken down by the same apparatus that gave you life to begin with.
Like... Even as a collectible, why would I want to sit there and read and listen to the same things I just heard the guy say? So there's the tunnel entrance. We'll take that. How would we have snuck around and got that? I don't know. I have no clue. I think it was somewhere close to this. Like, take some bolts. All kinds of things sitting here. Elixirs. So ideally, you would hope that the story continued from the non-lethal path. Or at the very least it would be some mix of lethal and non-lethal. And thus, that the assassin Dowd wouldn't be completely killed. But you certainly can't have him... Well, Dowd is over here. It says. Interesting. You certainly can't have him be the be a character that even shows up in the sequel now. Because half of the people's playthroughs are gonna involve killing him. Do I still have the optional confront Dowd and decide his fate option? I guess I do. You climb downward by pressing up because that makes total sense. Another rune, another blueprint. Why are we getting so many blueprints when this game is practically over? Nope, I don't want to do that. So that feels like that's a total thing we could have just left right now. Come on, let me up. Wasting mana by not allowing it to refill. But it still pretty much indicates that I've blown the non-lethal option. The non-lethal in this game is gone. Can I reach Dowd from where I am now? Or do I have to go around? Dowd is 30 meters that way. Can I reach that? Go ahead and take that.
I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life when I killed your Empress and took her daughter. Something broke inside me. Now I see the design on the back of your hand, the mark of the outsider himself. And I remember all I've done. The years of waiting for the right moment to step forward from an alley and drive a knife between the ribs of some noble. All the money exchanging hands from one rich bastard or another. Killing for one of them 1 year, then being paid to kill him in return the next. I remember bending at the shrines, listening as the outsider whispered that I was going to change things, that I was somehow important. It felt good. It made me believe I was powerful. But what have I accomplished? More than you have, or much less. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing, so my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
So no real new bone charm added right there. And so I can just walk away from them.
And you choose mercy. Extraordinary.
And see, he would have disappeared. Target spared, Dowd. Confront Dowd and decide his fate. So, that was sort of a non-lethal thing, but it wasn't labeled as a non-lethal thing. This picture feels like it should have been a Sokolov painting for sure, but no. There's no more collectibles here. Let's go to the tunnel entrance. There's so much. Just so much of this city. Somebody spent so much effort designing this. And it won't even be used in the sequel. That's what's really weird. As far as I understand it. Oh, this is right on the other side of that. So I could have just walked through here. But yeah, as far as I understand it, the sequel's not set in this city at all. And that doesn't even make sense. We've gotta... It must have us go back to the city at some point. I mean, that's the only thing that would make any logical thought. There's so little in these sections. So much is wasted. Here we go. Letter to Dowd. All kinds of books. Again, we're getting this backstory of the outsider, which, I mean, you would have to be somewhat dense. I wouldn't say completely dense, but you'd have to be somewhat dense to not realize that the outsiders only has eyes for causing chaos and destroying cities. That seems to be his goal. That seems to be what he pushes people to do. For his own entertainment or for some revenge, I have no idea. Why he is called the outsider, I don't know. It almost feels like that if it was a Christian god and devil scenario, the outsider is the devil and the Christian god is long since gone missing. Where's the entrance? Gateway tunnel that way, which is where he was before, so he could have come through this door a lot easier. I am taking the long way every time. Can we just jump? Hey! That's interesting. You can what is this called? Glamour? Blink. Yeah, you can blink onto a chain. Oddly enough. That's cool. There should have been more done with that. So, the one thing that might be the saving grace here is that I do have the DLCs for these, and I haven't played those. Maybe the DLCs does add something to these areas. But if they do, they're completely separate. And the main playthrough here feels very strange. So what am I supposed to be doing? I'll go get that bone charm, I guess. And go get that rune. We've got our weapons back. We got a bunch of rats that are gonna come for me. There we go. 5 of 8 bone charms found. It's kinda nice that they tell us that. I mean, that's not a typical thing you get in video games. Use the tunnel under Doubt's base, get through the quarantine wall and out of the flooded district. Can't get up there. I don't think I can get up there. Who am I gonna be running into? Weepers, assassins. So here's the flooded district, them just tossing bodies like crazy. This is a nice cinematic scene. I suppose all the bodies are now gone. Let's get... You cannot kill the rat plague. It does seem like you can't. It does definitely feel like this plague is magical in nature. If I get up on that, that's not gonna help. I think I need to go in here. Alright. Step 1. Now, I think 22 says 2 floors up. To me. You're groaning. Yeah, we're gonna have to work our way back. So through here. Here's a picture of the crown. And from this point, I can get up there.
Get back. What the hell are you? Are you some new kind of guard? Like a tall boy? Can't be. Doctor, maybe? Just kidding. Assassin, maybe. Passing through, huh? Hoping to catch a ride on the plague wagon. A few come through here trying. And they fall and break their necks. But that won't stop you. You're almost there. It's pretty easy to get to the rooftops from here. You'll see the way.
That's not helpful.
Woody?
Alpha.
What do you want from me? To rob me? Looking for a quick roll in the mud? To rescue me?
Yeah, I'd like to rescue you.
Well, I am not going anywhere. I came here all on my own, and I'm staying right here. Do you think it's better out there? I hate to break it to you, but this is it. This is Dunwall. What you see right here. Flooded district, estate district, anywhere else. It's all gonna be the same soon. Don't you have a plague wagon to catch?
So she doesn't want anything from me. She's not... I mean, there's nothing here to do. That's silly. I mean, that just screams like, obviously at some point. How am I supposed to catch the plague wagon from this section anyways? I guess I can't. I need to go back up this way. Obviously that character was gonna have something. Whether it was something as simple as give me a few coins, and I'll give you a rune. Anything like that should have been in the game. It's very, very disconcerting to run across an NPC and them to have literally nothing for you to do. I mean, that's real world stuff. That's not video games. Video games is all about giving us missions. Stupid missions for silly reasons. Here we go. 3 of the 5 runes found. No more. So this whole section, most of that section, and a decent chunk of this section we're not even gonna see. I'm just gonna wait for the stupid, I don't know why I'm saying stupid so much, but I'm gonna wait for the train to come back. Well, see, I'm feeling gypped. I'm really feeling gypped here. There's like no reason. And if there are collectibles I miss, I'm wondering if they're gonna be because they're collectibles you have to get by looting or running into people. But how can I loot or run into people when the standard path for getting around sections like this are so strange? So it goes a little sideways, not too bad. Am I gonna get electrocuted through a wall of light though?
First item, I see the barriers.
Yeah. That didn't work. So you can't just get on top of it.
First item, I see the barriers.
Let's try this again. I've tried to jump twice. I'm gonna just leave everything alone and make sure I'm actually getting thrown through a wall of light.
I see the barriers.
Alright, so clearly that's a wall of light that would have electrocuted me. But I made it. And now we just need to get to that gate. I think there's like this guy right there. You just walk by him. Uh-oh. So we have a section here just full of tall boys. I guess we could have snuck around through buildings and such. Alright. How about we do a little bit of time manipulation and then bullets. Oh yeah. Do the bullets make sure I don't die. There we go. So, hardly the way the game has been wanting us to play. There you go, bunch of bolts. Just, I mean, what a mess. What a mess of a way to play the game. And I still don't know how to get through here. Let's try this. Jeez. So can I blink this accurately? I didn't realize I could. Interesting. There you go. Just slowly get this right. So we get up here. And there's like new walkers there. Wow. And then when we do this, where is the connecting wires to all this? Right there. So to turn off the next thing, we've got to go down. Really? I had to hit the switch? No, I didn't. Just go to the service exit. Nobody's even seeing me. I mean, you'd think the tall boys could find me better, but no. Not play tested. Obviously not play tested. Enough. So, Old Port District outskirts. Let's go. Old Dunwall sewer toil and trouble. You've escaped the flooded district, and now you're winding your way back towards the Hound's Pits pub. So, we are in a whole nother section with some more collectibles, a whole nother area that's going to be pretty straightforward, and that's pretty much all it's going to, this game's going to be kind of for the rest of the game. It's such a shame. There's so much here. Maybe what really happened and why I'm not grasping it quite right is the fact that maybe they made just really small strips of the main game and then they couldn't weave it back together in a fashion so it was one big level. Or maybe they were designing this game, very true, they probably were designing this for the Xbox 360 or the PS3 and those devices just didn't have enough RAM to have bigger areas, so thus the doors. But we've long since been able to fix that. Maybe they just weren't able to on their engine. I don't know. Either way, we've got some collectibles and we've got a little bit more game to do, and we will do that next recording. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.